Okay, so till now in art and culture we discuss about paintings, we discuss about architecture, we discuss about music, we discuss about dance, and we also discuss about different what do you call fusion of music, classical music are there, okay, and other types of music, folk music also we discuss. Then in today's class we will discuss about philosophy. Okay. So before we are discussing about philosophy, you should know 4 things which is mentioned in the Indian philosophy. Okay. Artha. Artha means, it is related to economy. That means earning a livelihood, earning a self-sufficient wealth. So that is deals with artha. Dharma means doing the action according to the code of conduct or ethics, ethical value or moral value which is mentioned in the religion. So that is dharma. Kama means, as a human being we have our own desire. Right? We have own desire. It might be a sexual desire or other action we want to do. Doing that thing, that is a kama. Moksha means liberation. Moksha means what? Liberation. So this school of philosophy, they talk about the liberation mostly. That how a person can get the salvation, liberation or a moksha. Okay, that they talk about in this school of philosophy. In India, if I talk about the school of philosophy, it can be divided into 2 types. First is orthodox and another is heterodox. Orthodox means orthodox school believe in the supremacy of the Vedas. According to those school, okay, Vedas are supreme, God is supreme, and they never question about the supremacy of the Vedas. Okay, and Vedas is having the secret, okay, to attain the salvation. That they believe. Who? Orthodox school. And Orthodox school is having 6 sub-schools, which are Samkhya, Yoga, Nyayaka, Vaisheshika, Mimamsa and Vedanta. So, okay, these are the 6 sub-schools of Orthodox philosophy. Then we have a heterodox. Heterodox school of philosophy, they did not believe in the supremacy of the Vedas. Okay, and they always question about the supremacy of the Vedas and they question about the existence of the God. Does the God really exist? Okay, they always question. So they do not believe in the supremacy of the God, supremacy of the Vedas. They always question about the existence of the Vedas. Oh, sorry, God. And this school has given their own way of salvation. And these schools, there are nearly 3 major schools in this heterodox school, that is Buddhism, Jainism and Lokayukta. Buddhism we already discussed in history. We have 4 noble truths and 8 paths. Then Jainism, it is having a 5 core principle through which one can attain the salvation. Lokayukta we will discuss today. Okay, Lokayukta is very popular policy. Okay, school of philosophy, not policy. Now we will discuss about Orthodox school of philosophy. So there are 6 school of Orthodox school of philosophy. Okay, one of such school is Sankhya philosophy or Samkhya philosophy. Who is the founder of this school? Kapila Muni. Kapila Muni, he was the founder of this school. What is this core principle of this school? Okay, according to this school, there are 2 tattvas or basic principle. 2 tattvas or basic principle. What are those? Purush and Prakritik. Purush and Prakritik. Purush means it is a predominant matter, like we have a matter, energy, atom, right? That is a Prakritik. Purush means a self-soul, self-conscious of a mind or conscious of a mind or conscious of a self-being or a soul, okay, or a self-soul or a self-mind. That is a Purusha. When both Purush and Prakritik, if they combine together, okay, then it is a form of a Jiva or a living being. Okay, Purush we have, Prakritik we have, both they combine together, it forms the Jiva, which is nothing but a living being. And the universe is there, right? So universe is described or the universe it is created by the Purush and Prakritik combination. Okay, combination of both Purush and Prakritik with have certain what do you call this various permutations and combinations, like we have element, sense, physics, activity and mind, that is also there. So how universe formed? Because of the combination or fusion of the Purush and Prakritik plus some certain additional elements are there, like sense, physics, activity and mind. Okay, so understood Purush and Prakritik. Because of Purush and Prakritik, Jiva form, because of Purush and Prakritik with additional element, universe has created. Okay, then how to attain the salvation or moksha according to this Samkhya school of philosophy. Samkhya school of philosophy, okay, believe that ignorance is the root of suffering. Ignorance is the root of suffering. Buddhist philosophy, what is that suffering? Sorrow. Sorrow is the root of suffering. So this school of philosophy believe that ignorance is the root cause of suffering as well as the bondage. So a person can attain the salvation. How? By acquisition of real knowledge. By acquisition of real knowledge or real truth. In short, a person can attain the salvation by freeing himself from the ignorance. By freeing himself from the ignorance through true knowledge. Okay, so in short, how a person can attain the salvation? The person can attain the salvation by becoming free from the ignorance through attaining the real knowledge. How they can attain the real knowledge? They need to understand that, okay, Purush is distinct from Prakriti. Purush is distinct from Prakriti. If Purush is separated from Prakriti, soul is separated from the what do you call matter or energy, then salvation can be attained. Okay, by acquiring the knowledge, and the knowledge can be acquired by this 3 out of the 6 pramanas. Pramanas means proof. What is that? Perception, how we perceive, and inference, how we inference the particular knowledge, and how we hear, Shabda. So this is the way of salvation in the Samkhya school of philosophy. That means separate the Purush from the Prakriti, in short. Okay, how it can be happen? By attaining the true knowledge. True knowledge can be attained by these 3 pramanas. Okay, so that is Samkhya school of philosophy. Yoga school of philosophy. The founder of Yoga school of philosophy is Patanjali. I hope you remember the name Patanjali. Yoga is founded by the Patanjali only, not Baba Ramdev has founded. Patanjali, he was a saint. He founded the Yoga school of philosophy. Okay, and he has written one book, Yoga Sutra. There he mentioned about the yoga. So that is the origin of this Yoga school of philosophy. According to Yoga school of philosophy, how a person can attain the salvation? Okay, so according to these skills, a person can attain the salvation by combining meditation and physical application of yoga technique. Meditation, a person has to do meditation as well as the yoga. Both has to combine. Then if a person has combined this both together, then Purusha can be released from the Prakritik. Purusha can be released from the Prakritik and a person can attain the salvation. Samkhya says that by getting the true knowledge with 3 sources, Purusha can be distinct from Prakritik and ultimately lead to the salvation. And according to Yoga school, doing the meditation along with the yoga technique, then Purusha can release from the Prakritik and a person can attain the salvation. Okay, and this school believe that existence of a God, God is there and God is a guide. God is a guide, mentor or teacher. Okay, whenever a person is doing meditation, okay, so they assume that God is a teacher, mentor or a guide. Okay, so this is about Yoga school of philosophy for attaining the salvation. Nyaya school of philosophy, Gautama. Gautama, okay, he was one of the famous, what do you call, sage is there. He has written one book, Nyaya Sutra. Nyaya Sutra. Okay, so historically he is, what do you call, founder of this Nyaya school of philosophy. Okay, so Nyaya school of philosophy, they believe in the technical of logical thinking. Logical thinking to attain the salvation. Okay. How a person can attain the salvation? By thinking logically, analytics the think, okay, thinking analytically, through that they can achieve the salvation. Okay. So this school consider that life, death and salvations, these are like mysteries. Life, death and salvation, these are like mystery. And those mysteries can be solved through the logical and analytical thinking. Logical and analytical thinking. So this school says that by using the logical tools like inference, hearing and analogy, okay, a person can verify the truth. A person can verify the truth. Okay. When a person is verifying the truth, okay, then the person attains the truth about the knowledge or the true knowledge, and through that knowledge a person will attain the salvation. In short, Nyaya school says that how a person can attain the salvation by thinking logically, rationally and logically, getting the true knowledge. With the true knowledge, a person can attain the salvation. Okay, this is the core principle of this Nyaya school. Nyaya school believe that God is there. No? God has not only created the universe, okay, He sustained the universe as well as God can destroy the universe. Okay, so this is about Nyaya school of philosophy. Vaisheshika, Kannada. Kannada is one of the old sage, ancient history said. So he is considered as the founder of this Vaisheshika school of philosophy. So what is this philosophy? This school says that everything in the universe, everything, whatever exists in the universe, it is made up of 5 basic elements, Panch Tattva. 5 basic elements. What are those? Air, okay, yeah, fire, air, water, earth and ether. And this, ether is nothing but sky element. Okay, like a classical dance representation was there, the Bharatnatyam and this elements are there, right? These elements are called Dravya. Okay, and they also says that reality has many categories. Everything in the universe created with 5 elements, and reality has many categories like action, attribute, genius, inherence, substance and distinct quality. Okay, so these things are there. And on the subject of God, what they said, okay, so they believe in God because it is an orthodox school, obviously they believe in God, and they also believe that God is the guiding principle. They also believe God is the guidance principle. Okay, first according to this school, everything, okay, it is formed with 5 elements and reality has different category. God exists, God is the guiding principle. Okay, that is there. Then next, they believe in the law of karma. Everything is based upon the action of the human being. A human being will be rewarded or punished according to the action of that human being. According to the action of that human being. And God decide the merits and demerits of our action. And according to the merits and demerits of our action, okay, God will send to either hell or heaven accordingly. Karma is there, no? Based upon that concept only. And they also believe in salvation. They also believe in salvation. Salvation is a cyclic process. Sorry. According to them, how a person can attain the salvation? Salvation a person can attain through the wish of the God. It is the God who will decide whether a person will attain the salvation or not. Okay, so this is the philosophy of this school. See, if you observe, different schools are telling how to attain the salvation. Samkhya is telling different, Yoga is telling different, Nyaya is telling different, Vaisheshika is telling different. But all are talking about one thing, that is salvation. Okay, then Mimamsa school. Mimamsa school. So this school argue that we have Vedas. We have Vedas. In Vedas there are a lot of versas are there. Those versas are talk about the rituals which we need to perform. So a person or an individual can attain the salvation by performing those rituals which is mentioned in the Vedas. By performing the rituals which is mentioned in the Vedas. Okay, simply a person should not perform the rituals. A person has to understand, reasonable, think logically that what is that ritual, what is the purpose of that ritual, what is the justification of that ritual which I am going to perform. Okay, that is also mandatory. And this school also believes the law of karma. That means according to a person action, a person can get a merit or a demerit status. Okay, so they says that what is it? Same salvation. So life is a cycle, birth, rebirth, and this cycle can be broke by attending the salvation. How a person can attain the salvation? By performing the rituals which is mentioned in the Vedas. Okay, so this is the philosophy of this Mimamsa school, right? Samkhya says that separate the Purush from Prakritik with three knowledge. Yoga says that through yoga separate the Purush and Prakritik. Nyaya says that logical thinking. Okay, Vaisheshika says that God of the wish of the God. And Mimamsa says that through the Vedic rituals which is mentioned. Okay, and next we have a Vedanta. Okay, Vedanta. See, what is that Vedanta? Philosophy. Okay, Vedanta, it is talk about the oneness, while Sankhya is talk about the two. Okay, two sattva, Purush and Prakritik. Both are different. Here, Vedanta says that Brahma is there, na? Who is the creator? Brahma is the reality. Brahma is reality. Apart from Brahma, everything is a Maya. Everything is a Maya, unreal. Everything is unreal except Brahma. Okay, and the Atma or the consciousness of oneself is there, right? So that is also similar to Brahma. That means, simple what he says that Atma and Paramatma both are same, no different. Atma, Paramatma both are same. Okay, if a person attain the knowledge of self, if a Atma attain the knowledge of self, this Atma will merge with the Paramatma. And through that only the Atma will get the moksha or salvation. So you understood? That is the philosophy of Vedanta. Okay, they also believe that this Brahma, which is Super Atma, Paramatma, and this Atma, both are indestructible and eternal. This it is always there. Understood? So this is about the Vedanta school of philosophy. So what we discussed in the Orthodox Samkhya school of philosophy, then the Yoga school of philosophy, then Nyaya school of philosophy, Vaisheshika school of philosophy, Vedanta school of philosophy, Mimamsa school of philosophy. So we discussed 6 school of Orthodox school of philosophy. Okay, now we will discuss Heterodox school of philosophy. Heterodox, I hope you remember. Opposite to Orthodox. Indian school of philosophy divided into 2 types. Okay, one is Orthodox, which believe in the supremacy of the Vedas, and they believe in the God. They never question about the supremacy of the God or supremacy of the Vedas. That is Orthodox. 6 schools are there. We have Mimamsa, Vaisheshika, Nyaya, Vedanta, Yoga, as well as the Samkhya. Then again we have Orthodox school, which they did not believe in the supremacy of the God, or they did not believe in the supremacy of the Vedas. Heterodox, sorry, not Orthodox, heterodox. Right, opposite to Orthodox, heterodox. So they did not believe in the supremacy of the Vedas or God. They always question about the supremacy of the Vedas. So 3 main schools are there: Buddhism philosophy, Buddhism school and Jainism school, which we already discussed in history, and Lokayukta philosophy is there. Okay, Lokayukta school of philosophy. It is also called as Charavaka school of philosophy. According to this philosophy, they says that how a person can attain the salvation through the materialistic thing, through materialistic things. Okay, it is very popular philosophy. That is the reason why it got its name Lokayukta. Lokayukta means very popular, popular among the people. Actually, its real name is Charavaku. Okay, so common people are there, right? Among the common people, this philosophy are very famous. So, what is this philosophy? According to this philosophy, God and their representative. Who are the representative of the God? Brahmins. The priest class is there, the Brahmins. God and their representatives are there, right? Okay. Gods and their representatives, especially this, what do you call, priest class, means Brahmins class. They have created the false rituals. They have created the false rituals to get the gift or dakshina from the followers. To get the dakshina from the followers. False rituals they have created. Okay. They said that this Brahma is a creator and this Brahma, those all are fake. For their self only they have created the rituals. Why? To receive the gifts or dakshina from the followers. They said, man is the center of all the activity. Man is the main thing here. Man should enjoy himself as long as he can. He should consume all earthly goods and pleasure also. He should consume. Okay, that they said. And this Charavaku philosophy, they not consider ether as one of the sky, as one of the fifth element. Okay, for the formation of the human being. Okay, they say that universes consist of only 4 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and earth, not the sky. This school for philosophy believe that after the, death there is no another world. This is the only world. Enjoy as much as you can till you die. Enjoy as much as you can till you die. Why? Because getting the pleasure, whatever the pleasure you want, getting the pleasure, that should be the ultimately objective of the life. And that is only the salvation. That is only the salvation. So in short, this school of philosophy, they promote eat, drink and make merry. Eat, drink, enjoy. Okay, get all the pleasure. And through that pleasure, you can attain the salvation. There is no rebirth. There is no another world after the death. This is the only life. You should get all the earthly things and all the pleasure, whatever you want in your life. Okay, so this is Charavaku school of philosophy. It was very popular among the Shudras and what do you call this Vaishyas also. Because for them, you know, Shudras daily wage labor and they hardly believe in God, Brahmin supremacy. For that ritual is required. For that ritual they should get money. Rather than they follow this philosophy, eat, drink, what is there. If we die also nothing will happen. Understood? So this is about the school of philosophy.